Hello, everybody, and welcome to what is probably going to be the last episode of our Scotland Let's Play, where we have unlocked the giant death robot. So, if we look, it's 131 strength. This is 85. Shouldn't these be the same strength as our giant death robot? We built it. Am I insane for thinking that that's what happens? Or does it happen next turn? This should be stronger. Well, either way, we have a giant death robot, right? So, come on, bro, do your thing. Thank you. We will upgrade you to a machine gun. And you just repair. Let's look at our envoy situation. Put one there. Put one there. And we are going to work our way up towards Kumasi. That should boost our science right back up to 723 science per turn. And you're going to see something wonderful happen next turn when you see that we are going to power our cities for the first time in forever. Or for the first time ever. Not in forever, just straight up ever. Our city will be powered. With these ranged attacks, we're just going to keep killing whatever comes this way. We're definitely going to defend Panama. They're not going to take it. I have no concerns that that is going to happen. So, I have met Preslav. Okay. That's a red city-state. A military city-state. And boom, there's power generation. So nuclear fusion gets boosted. Are we losing how much per turn? -6 is a crazy amount per turn that we are losing. So what I would like you to do is just industrial zone logistics. After this gets built, it does the same thing. Can I purchase your stadium? Are you back up to ecstatic? You sure are. You are too. How beautiful it is. We're just going to do that to save us a couple of turns on our resources. And send this to the front lines. Still not the most powerful, huh? I guess they don't get giant death robot upgrades. But it says when you, or actually, when you go to vampires, Vampire combat unit has base combat strength equal to the strongest unit your cities have produced. What's the strongest unit my city has produced? This bad boy right here. I guess this only counts as range strength. So if I produce, I don't know, modern armor, will you go up to 95? But I can't. If I produce this, you're already at 85, so doesn't matter there. Stupid vampires. All you're good for are the castles. Good, let you die. Whatever, who cares? What we care about is the launching the exoplanet expedition. That's all we want now. Finding more uranium would be nice. Okay, so you change now to launch that exoplanet expedition. You change to industrial zone logistics. You, blam, launched same turn. What we want to do is build a bunch of builders and play roulette here with the space race to see if we can't find what we're looking for. It's unlucky because it's right here. 369 at least. That dies. Let's heal the vampire, and we're just gonna start smacking her cities around. You get healed as well. What am I doing? I didn't mean to click on you. And build that stadium. So we got a pretty good use, I would say, out of you know, our Scotland bonus. Yeah. Let's recall some heroes. Where was Hercules from? Air? And he has 112 strength, so we're just going to use him to start smacking stuff around. And teach people not to mess with us. They messed with us, they messed around, and now they are in the find out stage. Upgrade you to rocket artillery. And now it's just a matter of what do I avoid clicking until I can find the off-world mission. The Lagrange lasers and various things. How many turns does it take for us to find that? Because once we find that, the game is over. We're banking up money because we're going to use it to buy builders.
Distracted from distraction.
Nope, nope, nope. Don't need any of that. 12 turns until that military emergency runs out. 618. Yes, please. Distracted from distraction by distraction. Builder is just going to go sit on the thing until we have what we need. We have another governor title. Connoisseur. Connoisseur to give our culture that last little push it needs to get across. I feel like we have more science than we ever had in the Korea game. But we do have far more cities. The Korea game we had like what, 4 cities for the most of the game? Let's come here. Pound the city. You're just gonna keep sitting. I would like to shoot you. Dead, thank you. And we're just gonna recruit for the air score and murder him. You know what? Fine, we'll take it. I like Rabindranath Tagore. I like him, so we won't kill him. So why do I prefer cultural victories over science victories? As you can see, science victories take ages. Cultural victories are usually done by this point in the game. They don't usually take this long to do. You can usually win a lot quicker because the win con is not finishing the entire tech tree, right? I would like to get this to be a full top 15 city before the end of the game. I feel like I've been working on that for a while. I deserve it. Culture also feels a lot more like... I feel like I have more agency over culture victories because I'm doing something every single turn at some point with builders or with something to advance that culture game plan, which doesn't really truly happen here with science games. It really is like a lot of passive bonuses that add up for science games. And in the next game, what I would like to see is them work on thank you. I would like them to work on like the feel of space victories, make them more engaging and less get to the end of the tech tree and pray. Manchester. And yeah, just move you up here and sleep. For some reason, we're researching seasteads. We really don't ever need seasteads, but the game is making us go through seasteads. One thing I really don't like is this end of the game tech roulette that you go through. That's really frustrating. But I understand, like, it adds a little replayability. Because it's not just a static click this button, go from the beginning of the game, like Civ 5 and Civ 4 were. So London's gonna fall. It falls. We now own London. We'll keep that city. I bet she regrets ever messing with me. But she can't do anything about it now. You're just gonna keep with like harbor shipping or something. Where do we go next with the robot? Plock and then Krakow, I guess. Sleep you. Actually, get onto that and finally repair it. It's been too long. We haven't even unlocked our final government yet. That's gonna fall to us quick, fast, and in a hurry. Leeds is pretty well set. I don't think we're gonna be able to push into Leeds loyalty-wise. Edinburgh, London, for even more growth. And this builder just runs up towards the capital. As you can see, very engaging gameplay right now. We're gonna hit Sheffield. That's the next city that we hit with the GDR. Seasteads is in one turn. That should tell us where it should unlock this, and that'll be the off-world stuff. And yeah, it's just a waiting game. Just a big, long waiting game. I want to save on uranium. Because once we lose uranium, we can't heal the robot. 3 turns till that flips neutral. I always end up invading Eleanor. She always ends up being someone I have to kill for some reason. Okay, shoot the city. Thank you. Repair that, finally. That's been damaged the entire game by a fire. That's been damaged for thousands of years. Fire damage for thousands and thousands of years. Think about, like, what sort of in-game lore it takes to explain that. 3 turns until we get the off-world missions, and then we just start spamming them in the capital there. We're gonna repair all this nonsense, and it's just a waiting game. We'll get there before turn 300, probably. Nobody's close to any other victories but me. We might lose Diplo, but we stole the Statue of Liberty, so she really doesn't have any clear way to get through the Diplo victory. Having these here are a little scary. They hurt. Are they gonna kill us? No, but they do hurt. Sea levels have risen. We're finally producing CO2. And we played a pretty decent Scotland game here. We really pushed for amenities, and that feels good. It feels like what the Civ is supposed to do. Before we hit intern, let's take a look at where we have ecstatic versus happy. Happy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ecstatic cities. The rest are happy. So 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 out of 10. That's pretty good. It's hard to maintain all that happiness. Wow. GDR took a little damage there. It's too bad Sheffield's gonna flip. Eleanor voted up this war, and she has put in way more work than Gran Colombia has. And you know the AI is regretting at this point.
We find everywhere men of...
We're going to go straight into this. That cuts our science. It does. It cuts the science by a lot, but in the end it will be okay. What I'm looking for is housing, amenities, science. That's international. I don't have international. Any science up here? We'll do that for gold. That cut us by... Okay, there it is. It's back up. I was about to say, that cut us by a few hundred science. Shouldn't be possible. Take this shot. Not so worried about that part of the war. And this goes. We take Sheffield, we keep Sheffield, and we should be pushing loyalty on all of these cities here. Yes. Sell for some gold. 600. 500. Ecstatic. Yep, we're doing good. The production bonus has also been like a real lifesaver. We have just been producing like mad. One more turn until we can start actively winning the game. And none of this matters, so you just click on the end. Fill that up. Fill that up. Give you something to do. Click on the end of the tree and go. Whoa! Someone disrupted the rocketry there. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to repair that. Yeah, they keep trying to neutralize. Well, there he goes. He got neutralized. Oh, game. That just slows me down.
No, my friends. We have...
So this falls. This falls. This is still up. This is still up. It's impressive that the game is able to keep its loyalty pressure going. Confirm placement, counter spy. All the game's doing is prolonging its death. Sterling. Okay. I'm building the Estadio because it's an amenity building. But it's going to take 3 turns to do that. And a couple of turns to do this. So I guess we just do it. For the sake of the video, we'll finish the Estadio just because it is an amenity building. Everything else I'm doing right now is just waiting. Dundee, you're done. Industrial zone project, so we don't lose too much. Yeah, that's not going to happen, game. That's not going to fall back to her. Yeah, he's never coming back. Magnus has done us a world of good, but he's probably never coming back before the game is over. Because it's 7 turns till he's available again, and 5 turns to place him. So we most likely will never, ever, ever see him again. I lost Susan. Oh my god, game. Are you serious? This is the turn after I say I'm gonna finish it? I should know better. I can never, ever, ever, ever get wonders. Okay, well, that just allows us to 1-turn this. Great person. Recruit him. Sure. Boom, that gives us a bunch of tourism for whatever reason. If we wanted it, we got it. I feel good because Edinburgh is about to hit 15. So my 4 core cities here hit 15 at least. And that's good. That feels fun. That 20% growth bonus really helped from being ecstatic. Build that research lab. Next turn, Warsaw falls. Then we go into Krakow. This is about to fall. Soon that will be mine. We're about to blob out across the map. If we look at the victory conditions, 10 out of 50. That will start to go quickly. Wow. Okay, couldn't take Warsaw that turn. Just move you. Panama, you're the whole cause of all this commotion, and in 2 turns this emergency will be completed. I'll shoot you so you're dead. And where is it? Lagrange Laser Station. Start pumping builders into it. It's only 2 turns. That's not bad. It's actually pretty solid. At this point, with the cities, they're just clicking on whatever they can click. That'll end my suffering. 5 turns, 4 turns, 16 turns. But once I take Warsaw, it's not going to be anywhere near flipping. And we're just trying to clear stuff off the edge of the map here. I can't reach the city. I want to punish Poland for joining in this war. Not because it helps me win, but just because it's cathartic. Poland, you did a stupid thing. You die a stupid death. I hope it feels bad. We'll keep this city. Let's be perfectly clear. Everything that's happening down here is just retributive. It has nothing to do with finishing the game. It has everything to do with yelling at the game for attacking me and making me feel frustrated. I didn't like that part. So we're just killing these units, not because we need to, but mostly, specifically because we are able to. I could, like, just park a giant death robot over here and not worry at all. Next turn, it'll be over. We finally hit 15. Look at this. That feels good. It would be really good if we were still ecstatic. So let's try to get to ecstatic. So let's check. Ecstatic. Ecstatic. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All 12 of our cities are getting maximum bonus from our passive. It feels great. Our science is very swingy and it fluctuates a lot. Take your piece, madam. Take your piece. I'll give it to you. Our science is very swingy. It does fluctuate a lot. It is not as stable as Korea's science because it is like dependent upon unstable, fluctuating sort of things. Your amenities. So that dropped it from like 20 would be 33 plus 20. So it dropped it from 37 turns. Half of 37 turns would be 15, 16. It would be like 18 turns. So we just go at it, build it again, and boost it as much as we can. And that'll drop it down to like 6 turns, 6 or 7 turns. You want to find that tech as fast as you can because that's what's going to get you through the tree. This is dead. Fire on the city. You still think that's gonna fall? Truly wishful thinking. Truly game. So I win. Win that thing. I win that emergency. I didn't win this. I didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately. They really put their time into that. I'm a little surprised at how much the AI was willing to invest into that. Whoops. Move that out of the way. Okay. An enemy spy escaped Sterling. I should move my spy to counter spy my rocket, my spaceport. Military emergency dissolves.
There is nothing like a dream. You don't stumble upon your heritage.
And I win. I get extra combat strength when battling anybody from within this emergency. And Krakow is mine. I'll keep that city, thank you very much. One giant death robot sweeping through the enemies who tried their best to take me out. Yeah. Future tech forever and always. 2 turns there. Claim whatever great person this is. No, I don't want an admiral. It's the only admiral I would have gotten all game. And it's whatever this guy is. She is amenities, so we'll take her. She gives us amenities. We want all the amenities so that we may remain ecstatic for as long as we can. If we keep taking cities, we're definitely not going to remain ecstatic. It still claims that this is gonna fall. I really don't think so. And then envoys, can I take suzerainty of anybody? 2. That should buff me up. Wampirs, go clear all this out. Don't want to see it. And really, this is just distracting me from what is important. Boosting my Lagrange lasers. I'll take your piece. I'll take your piece. And the war weariness should cut away, and we should be getting more amenities back into our cities once again. Moderate flood down in Warsaw. And we enter the next era. The information era. Lagrange station goes up. 19 turns. 5 turns. 1 turn. We got Portsmouth. Aha. Wow, how is she in a heroic age? That makes no sense. We're just doing that because we can. Not because we need to. But because we're able to. Now. No. Go back. Let's use you. Let's scout our amenities out. After we launch another Lagrange station. If we look here, 17 per turn. We're moving at 3. So 20, 23, 26, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 35, 38. We've got about 10 turns. But we are about to hit this again. So technically, no. Industrial zone logistics. And just bread and circuses, baby. How do you have... Oh, you have a water park. I was like, how do you have an entertainment district to do that? It's because it has a water park. Industrial zone there. Kill this down here. Who cares about you? You go to sleep forever. I can't believe she hit a heroic age. I have no idea what Poland did as the last place in this game to hit a heroic age. Well, now Eleanor is last place, I guess. If I go sit you here, does that slow this? Not really. Does block changing slow this? A little bit, I imagine. Refused. I don't want you taking my uranium. My uranium is powering me to the moon. Well, it's already powered me past the moon. We're moving to another galaxy. You're not taking my uranium for it. This will fall in 7 turns. I'm willing to just wait it out. just move you down here, because whatever. And launch that this turn. So that we're moving even faster. 4 per turn, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 turns until we win. Not really though, because we're gonna build this. Space Race projects that increases you 1 per year. 1 light year per turn. So we're definitely gonna build that. And try to launch it next turn. And we'll go from 8 turns to 4 turns. And then 4 turns to 2 turns. And then we'll just win. Before turn 300. Not the fastest win, but a satisfying win. We really did our best to play into Scotland's strengths. We're not purely ecstatic anymore. We have run into some cities that are not the happiest campers. They're all happy, but they're not all ecstatic. But hey, we did everything we could do to make them ecstatic the whole game. If I purchase a pearl, he goes back up. Yes. That's all we want. Can you boost it? Nah. I'll take the aid request. Send this envoy. I have 4. So that gives us Nan Modal, which gives us even more science. Because 5% for each city state that we are suzerain over. Alright, in 6 turns, this will flip to us, and we'll have even more cities. That will, again, mess with our amenities. Hey, don't be mad at me. I'm just going to space. I've wrecked this planet and decided to go to a different planet. He keeps bragging about how great he is. But he's not. Okay, down, down, up. Because we're a jerk. There we go. We've launched yet another.
Even though the future seems far away, I shall return again to...
And there's that. We just go straight for future tech again. We're traveling at 5, not 4. Yeah, 5. So 5, 10, 15, right? So 3 turns. So let's just throw another one in. Purchase a builder. Let's look at our cities. Well, not this one. Come on. Ecstatic. 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 Yes, please. Ecstatic. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's cool. Great. Ecstatic. Ecstatic. We have managed to keep all of our cities as happy as possible. And it really was not the hardest thing in the world to do. It really didn't come online until the mid-game. Once we started getting all of our, once we started getting all of our entertainment complexes up. But to be perfectly honest, like, yeah, you don't want bonuses that come in the middle of the game. You do want bonuses that come early in the game. But to be perfectly honest here, Scotland has felt perfectly fine. He's been fun. It's a different type of game. You're not just focusing on building high adjacency campuses. You're focusing on building high, like,
Justice.
Completely finishing out your entertainment complexes. Get off my spaceport, bruh. Get off that spaceport, dude. We really should just be shifting, clicking, or shift entering until the end of the game. Bleh. And then we'll assign you, I don't know, Kumasi. You won't get there by the time the game ends, so it doesn't matter. This was a good one. I feel like I've liked this one. Our empire looks nice, feels nice. It's mostly completely improved. Okay, come on, game. What's going on? Here we go. You're traveling at 6. So 2 turns. Let's just shift enter. Nope, it won't let me. We're just gonna throw another terrestrial laser station down. If I had 2 spaceports, and I very well could have had 2 spaceports, we would have finished earlier. Like, if we're being perfectly bluntly honest with ourselves, we could have finished a lot earlier. We didn't get any of the real good great scientists. We got Isaac Newton. We got one of the space race great scientists. That's okay. We didn't get Hypatia though. But Newton was really powerful. The science or the culture off of Leonardo da Vinci ended up being really powerful. Getting Tesla. Great engineers are really powerful. I think they're like criminally underrated great engineers. Everybody talks about, you know, I think great engineers, great admirals, and great merchants are generally better than most of the great scientists. The vast majority of great scientists are just, hey, boost this tech. This should be the win screen, right? I think this is the end screen. 38, yeah, this should be it. No? Yeah, there we go.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
Boom, science victory. Our ranking has Shepset, just like the last one. Graphs. Let's look at, you know, buildings constructed for us should be pretty good because we had such high production. If we look at player science, we really shot up in the middle of the game. We took big spikes and dips after we lost suzerainty of certain city-states. Wonders constructed, we weren't terrible. And player gold. We should be okay with gold too. Around middle of the pack, sometimes top of the pack. Wilfred really shot up with gold. He was buying it from me. Cities captured. We're taking the cake there. Cities founded. We flatlined, right? We only founded a few. But overall, I think this was a very fun game. Really enjoyed this one. Our empire is great. If you like this, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.